Hey guys, Glockster 42, Scale Model, Alberta. I hope this finds everyone well. Well, what you're looking at there is one of my more recent builds. It's the Dragon Tiger 1E Late with Zimmerman. Not a bad kit. It has its ups and downs. Like any Dragon kit, you really need to know your references, and you need to be pretty darn patient. And the only flaw in this kit I found were the tracks. The one-piece tracks, super detailed. They respond well to glue, but they're just a little too long. There's not enough adjustment in the rear idler wheel to make them tight. So anyway, what we're going to do here, guys, is we're going to have a series of videos on painting and weathering German World War II armor. Lots of different methods, lots of different thought, lots of different styles of painting. I'm just going to go through and show you how I do it, guys. And I hope you come along and enjoy the process. Now, you don't always have to prime. You should always pre-shade, though. You should always add a base color coat. Is it a rule? No, not at all. You do what you want. It's your kit. But I found that adding a undercoat, a nice black pre-shade over the entire model, not just the seams, gives it a much richer, deeper color, and it does help hide any spots that you may have missed. Now in a kit like this, kind of multimedia, we've got the photo etch grills in the back. We've got the soft tracks. So we are going to give this a coat of primer. Now, primers. Yeah, let's talk about primers. Now there's the primer that you either love or absolutely hate. I have a love-hate relationship with the Vallejo surface primer. If anyone has watched my channel for any length of time, you've seen the I effing hate Vallejo primers. This was a few years ago where I took it at face value that, okay, it's a primer, I can find flaws, I can sand it out. Nope. Doesn't matter. The application for me, you can't sand this stuff. It is very, very fragile. But it's an excellent base coat. It's an excellent surface coat. And if you paint the stuff on, it's tough as nails. So yeah, I'm still using it because I've got a couple bottles. But I have replaced it. I'll show you what my replacement is. Alright, found a big bottle of Stynylrez. Got it on Amazon.ca. Well, I got 32 ounces. Way too much. More than I'll probably need in a lifetime, but the deal was good. So, that is what I am using right now. Although in my airbrushes, it's a real bugger to spray. I got to crank the pressure up about 30 pounds. They say not to thin it, and with my 0.3 needle airbrush that I have right now, it doesn't spray so good. But boy, once it cures, tough as nails. Then of course, going old school, we got the good old Dupli-Color primer sealer and the Tamiya fine surface primer. They're both an enamel. They're good primers too. You got to watch this Dupli-Color. It will etch some plastics. You'll get a pattern on your plastic from this stuff, and an aircraft not so good, on armor not so bad. So how are we going to prime this Tiger? Okay, on the Tiger, we're going to go old school. We're going back with the Dupli-Color, guys. Dupli-Color. Why? Because I got it. I'm used to it. I'm not going to show you spraying this because I go out to the garage to do that, and it's cold and dark and not very conducive for a video. But what the hell, let's go out to the garage and spray this mofo. Okay guys, I've relocated out to the garage. I'm lucky, weather has just turned beautiful up here in Western Canada. We were, you know, minus 27, minus 20 last week, and the weather turned, and we've had weather from +7 to +10. It's 8 o'clock in the morning right now, and it's already 3 degrees Celsius. It's melting outside. The garage is warm. I don't have a heated garage, but it is insulated and lined with drywall, and I have a small radiant heater on the floor. So we can run, we can basically be out in the garage year round. Some days you have to put on a hoodie or sweater, other days you're okay. So let's get some spray on this puppy. Alright, once again, this is the Dupli-Color primer sealer, not to be confused with the Dupli-Color primer filler. I don't have any micro scratches to fill or anything, so we are just going to get at it. Now before you start spraying this, you should have already prepped this by washing it in warm soapy water and blowing it dry with some compressed air from your compressor, or just letting it sit and dry. I did that several weeks ago, so it's nice and dry, ready to roll. So got the glove on. Not sure how well this is going to go. Trouble with spray bombs is you never know what you're going to get. Now we got a little close and a little heavy there. Just trying to work around the camera there, boys. So the spray can is just about at its life's end. Do you need to do this step? Not necessarily. I just find that if there's any flaws, that you can actually deal with this stuff after it dries. You can sand it, you can fill it, and you can do work with it a little bit. Alright, there we go, guys. Now we're going to let that dry for at least 24 hours.